While we have been taught that our mind is in charge of our being, our true nature lies in the subconscious levels of our existence. In truth, the mind, as we understand it, usually interferes with the all-knowing nature of our true self, working instead to create an entity of its own called the ego. We who are on the spiritual path are seeking a way to reconnect to our higher knowing and true essence, and to maintain that connection in the everyday world of ordinary reality, so that the ego can no longer rule over us and tell us that it is the only source of information to be trusted. The truth is that our higher self is in constant communication with all aspects of our environment, seen and unseen. What is journeying? The spirit journey is a time-honored shamanic method of interconnection and consultation. Somewhat like prayer and meditation, it is a way of communicating with inner spirituality to retrieve information, and yet it is a very different skill. In journeying, we travel to a very specific dimensional realm of non-ordinary reality, using a well-documented, ancient and honored technique known as riding the drum. And while there are numerous ways to journey, we will be focusing on the method taken from the core shamanic practice, which is founded on the tradition of many cultures rather than just one. It is not based on any religion and does not require or support the use of mind-altering substances in order to bring about results. In the core shamanic method, you are completely in control and in charge at all times as you learn to access and to trust your own innate wisdom. Let's now take a look at what you will learn in the Level 1 workshop. You'll be introduced to terms, concepts, and the language of the shamanic world, as well as be given a brief history of shamanic tradition and modern shamanic teachers and their practices. You'll be presented with the techniques of journeying in the core shamanic tradition, which will include such things as how to travel to the different dimensional worlds, the tools of traveling, helpers and guides, and interpreting symbols. And finally, you will practice journeying. Together, we will ride the drum into the dimensions of the uncommon reality, learning to navigate and to understand the deeper meaning of these divinely created places, just as your ancestors have done for thousands of years. Welcome to your remembering. Welcome to journeying. Before we begin our lesson, let's take a short break.